Hey, so welcome to this episode of Youth Vlog, and before we get started, I have a confession to make. This episode is not exactly what I had originally planned to make, but it is still amazing. So basically what happened is we were filming a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff on our incredible Nerf Wars social the other Friday, and it was amazing, it was so good, and it was all going really well, until I made a huge mistake. Probably one of the darkest and saddest moments of my entire life, when, in attempting to delete one video to make some more room on my camera, I deleted all of the videos on my camera. It was a sad moment. And so, what happened is basically, I have no footage of Nerf Wars to show you, but what we do have is a whole bunch of incredible interviews with some of our incredible young people, all about Black History Month. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get out of the way and let them get on with it. But before we do just that, just want to remind you, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, you don't miss out on anything, except the fact you're missing out on Nerf Wars content, which again, I'm sorry for. But make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and I'm just going to hand it over to the guys. See you in a bit.
So we're here at KingsGate Youth during Black History Month, and we're going to interview some young people about what Black History Month means to them. So what does Black History Month mean to you guys?
So Black History Month to me means celebrating the lives of Black people in the past who have contributed to the society.
It's celebrating the accomplishments of Black people, achievements who got overshadowed in the past. So it's time, well, all year round, where we should be celebrating what Black people have done, because we've done awesome things.
Yes.
So I think it's a time where everyone comes together and celebrates being this colour, and we should be proud of it.
Black History Month. When I first heard about it, I was a little bit intrigued, but it didn't really cross my mind. But I mean, over the coming years, I've become more involved in it, realising that it should be brought about by everyone. Anyone can participate in it.
I think it's a time for us to celebrate our past and what our ancestors have been through for us to be here.
It means like expressing African culture.
I mean, it's a time where we can learn about our cultures, our roots, where we've come from, our heritage, where all of our traditions and stuff come from. It's really interesting and fascinating to learn about.
I think Black History Month means having a voice.
I think it's to celebrate all the black and ethnic people in our world, because not all the time we get appreciated, so it's like a month where we just look at our past and how we got here.
I think Black History Month is a time where different cultures can come together, and it's a time where I feel most confident in myself, that others around me are happy and they can appreciate what their ancestors have given to them.
I think it's to show that Black people can be the same as white people, that we're all equal and we're all the same, that no one should be treated differently just because of the colour of the skin.
So do you guys have any role models, anyone you look up to?
Well, I don't really have any role models, but if I was going to name one person who's very inspiring, it's Genevieve Naji. She's a Nigerian film director, and she's really good.
I guess I would say Mae Jemison, the first Black woman to go to space. I think that's just incredible.
Princess and the Frog, Princess Tiana, first Black princess, icon.
Nelson Mandela was a big one for me.
Oh no, Nelson Mandela.
I'd have to say Rosa Parks. She took a stand for what was right. Even though she knew it would send her to jail, she still took a stand.
I'm going to say a weird one. I look up to my mum. She works on the NHS. She came over from Nigeria. She faced from some diversity, microaggressions and stuff like that. So, but she still persevered, and her working hard inspires me to work hard.
So mine is like my mum and dad. Like they might not be so like inspirational to the world, but they are to me. So
my relatives, because they might not be known across like the world, but they've done some really amazing things and they mean a lot to me.
Mine's probably Martin Luther King.
Mine's George Floyd.
Mine is Barack Obama.
mine's Dina Asher Smith.
Well, for me, it's Martin Luther King. His speech inspired the lives of not only Black people around the world, but thousands of other people as well.
And if you could change anything about the world, what would you change?
I'd probably change the views people have on mixed people because I feel like we don't really fit in sometimes. There's sort of a bit of neglect for us, but yeah, that would be one thing I could change.
I would say less judgment. Like, there's a lot of hate in the world and judgment from all kinds of people everywhere, and I think it's important that we learn to love everyone no matter your differences.
I would say kindness, which is similar to what Remy said, like just people being kinder to each other, which I think is important. I think everyone has, not everyone, but some people have a facade on, which like trying to be a bit more tougher, and but it's okay to be kind and loving person. So like it's important to show that love to people. You never know who needs it.
I think racism, I would love to change racism because even if it's a little part, I think if we all come together we can help each other. Considering back then racism was such a huge thing, and even if it's shortened down now, I think there's still huge aspects of it, for example in America. So I think if we all come together and help, we can shorten it down that bit more.
Peace. I'll make sure there's more peace around.
Just peace in general. The way black people are portrayed in like everything that we do, like stereotypes and
I would want everybody to be happy because I want people to smile just like we do here in this community.
I mean, equality for everyone, basically. Black, white, male, female. As long as everyone's equal, I think that will make everyone's opportunities fair.
Hey, thanks so much for watching KingsGate Youth here on YouTube. Make sure you like the video, maybe leave us a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. If you can't get enough KingsGate Youth, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well at kingsgate.youth. We'll catch you in the comments.